Boy, we are going to get you ready for the big weekend coming up. The upcoming Easter holiday, that's right, is just over a week away. And our next guest, well, he has the perfect choices for the main star of your holiday feast. From Ohio City Provisions, welcome Trevor. Trevor is here, and once again with some beautiful, beautiful stuff. I came over here. This is like allure over here, right?
Yeah, it smells pretty good.
Looks pretty good. You get closer to it, it smells great. It's beautiful. What is it?
So, you know, we're a butcher shop, and we're a farm-to-table butcher shop. So we raise our own hogs, process the hams. We have lamb, and I'll show you a little bit about what we have going there. But a very traditional Easter offering that we see a lot of people looking for is a holiday ham. A lot of folks don't realize, because hams have they're a lower shelf product at the grocery store generally. It's probably one of the more difficult things that we make as a butcher, because it starts with science. So to make this safely, you're cooking it at a temperature that's considered the danger zone for a chef, and you have to put nitrates in, and you have to do it at a very metered scientific rate. So over the last 10 years, we've perfected our brine, where we make it with Ohio sorghum, which is kind of like a molasses that's made from sorghum wheat. It's incredible. I'm obsessed with it. It's really, really a cool ingredient. And it adds this like malty sweetness to it, kind of a smoky note. And that's the core of our brine with sea salt and then a whole bunch of malling spices. So clove, allspice, mustard, etc. And then we inject it in at a specific weight based off the weight of the ham. And then we tumble it around to make it sure it's massaged through all the muscle. And then we smoke it overnight.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work. It's a ton of work. So this one actually we finished yesterday. We put it in the smokehouse at 5 p.m.
So we only buy these from you already made, prepared like this?
Correct. Yeah, we sell them in half ham. So we sell them in ranges, like, you know, small or large. Usually a small portion is going to be the shank portion, which has the hawk on it, like your ham hawk.
That's great
and
for
this
soup
is the
afterwards.
Excellent. I love that portion because and my dogs like it too.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I know we're limited on time, so I'm going to put some gloves on. I'm going to carve a piece off of this so you can taste it and talk a little bit more about that. In terms of if you take a ham home, it's a fully cooked product, so you really don't have to do much to it.
How do you warm it up?
Warming it up, we always like to refer to it as a reverse sear. So I'm going to turn this around a little bit so I can do this a little bit easier. We call it kind of a reverse sear, so we're going to start at like 225.
Man, you
and
don't
put
mess
it
around, do you?
Well, I've cut a few of these. And put it in the oven and bring it up to temp to about 140 internal temperature at the max. And when you get close to that, you can raise your oven up to about 350 to 400 just to crisp up the skin a little bit.
And you can get written instructions with this when you buy it.
Yes, absolutely. So we print out instructions that comes with it.
And how soon should they order this?
They should order it right away, actually. We have a limited number of offerings that we're making. We take pre-orders online. We do have a promotion for the New Day viewers that if they order online, there's a little code they can put in there. They just go to OhioCityProvisions.com. They put in, down at the bottom, right before they pay, it says New Day. I mean, you put in the promotion code, New Day, and we're going to give them
free cookies.
free package of cookies. So there are Easter sugar cookies we make at the farm.
That smells so good.
Well, you can go ahead and have some. I'll cut it a little smaller so you don't get yourself.
A little piece off of there. Look at that.
So I'm leaving this here for y'all, so you got lunch for sure.
So look at that. Wow, it is so tender.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, before you even try it. Boy, it is great.
Well, I appreciate that.
A lot of hams you get there, I mean, they feel more solid, right? A little hard.
They are. So it depends on what the pump rate is. We do a 15%, which means that we increase the weight by 15% with moisture. Some of that cooks out, but it's also how slowly you cook it and how you tumble it.
The
A lot of science to it.
This is great.
The other thing that I think ruins a ham is spiral cutting. So we get a lot of people that call and ask, can we get a spiral cut ham?
It drives the juice out of it.
Yeah, it's a gimmick in my opinion. Like, that was not hard for me to cut that off the bone, carve it here. Anyone can do that. It's already dead. You're not going to hurt it. So
I endorse that.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. Beautiful.
well,
delicious.
I know we're limited on time, so I'm going to hop over here to lamb a little bit. I'm going to grab
This is rare.
a tray here. Oh, this is very rare. Yeah. It was just
what do you need?
Making some noises a little while ago. I'm going to get a tray to put some pieces on. But we have a whole lamb here on the table. It's a very small carcass, which is something that we really embrace at Easter because there's some cool things we can do with it. The neck is not something people usually use at Easter. The shoulder, same thing. You can braise that if you want. Same with the front shank and a little bit of the ribs there. We've got our rib chops here if you wanted to French those and put those on the grill. Spare ribs. And as a full animal butcher shop, we utilize every part of this animal. So while for Easter we're selling these two parts, The rest of this is in our case at the butcher shop, and like this weekend we've got a gochujang marinated spare ribs that have been smoked, and we have a pastrami rubbed spare ribs that are smoked. We've got braised lamb shanks, some different things that are really tasty offerings.
What temperature do you cook these kind of things to?
Well, every cut's going to be a little bit different. The shoulder you're going to take higher, but these two pieces we cook mostly about the same. We're going to take what we call the saddle. The saddle on a lamb is going to be, let me pull this kidney fat off here. Sorry for making a mess in your case here.
I'd love to see this work, man, because you know we get to see it when we buy it when it's packaged, but we just,
you don't see what it looks like.
You don't
this.
understand the work, right?
Well, and lamb's really cool because it's such a small carcass. At the slaughter plant, they don't have to split it in half. So beef and pork, usually you split it right down the vertebrae and you get 2 halves. With a lamb, we get it in whole. So this is going to be your loin.
It's called the saddle?
The saddle. You got 2 loins and 2 tenderloins. So like on this piece, we're going to bone it out from this direction, then under, and then take that vertebrae out, the chine bone, and you're going to have a boneless saddle. We'll trim it up, we'll season it, we'll tie it, and it's going to be a barrel shape that you can roast in the oven. And to answer your question, about 110 degrees is going to be the perfect temperature.
There you go, and
so
you slice it.
You're going to slice against it. We'll do the same thing here, and I'll actually prepare one of these for you here. This is going to be the hind leg. I think this eats just as well as the saddle, and it's literally half the price.
Yeah.
You know, lamb is not cheap. It's a very premium cut. Here in Ohio, we have an extremely strong market for lamb. We got a lot of producers, and they ship them out to the Northeast where there's a bigger market.
Right.
So Holmes County, Ohio is one of the biggest producing lamb regions of the country. So this is going to be the leg. I'm going to take what's called the H-bone out, which is going to be here at the hip. And
man, you are a knife man.
Get that off. And then we've got, it's kind of hard for your viewers to see because I'm backwards, but we got what's called the sirloin. It's very small on a lamb versus a beef. I'm going to trim that off. And we can sell that at the shop and season it up. Take some of this excess fat off.
Just don't throw in a thumb.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. What happens if you cut yourself on air? You know, it's so fresh, it's still pumping, right? You know, if you've been a butcher long enough, most people think you're practically suicidal when they look at your left wrist. So, and we're going to trim this up a little bit.
You're amazing. So we have to order this like right now if you want to get it.
Yeah, these will sell out fast, the legs of lamb, and same with the saddles. We only do 60 of them, so it's a very limited offering.
Ohio City Provisions. We got the number up there on the screen, the way you get in touch. And when's too late to order?
Well, until we're sold out. But generally, the order form goes through next Wednesday. And again, we have that promo that if you order soon and use the promo code NEWDAY, you get the free cookies. And I don't know how long I have left on time here.
Oh, we've been way past it already.
Oh, okay.
I'm breaking all the rules right now because you're doing such a beautiful job.
I'll finish one for you when we're off the air and give you something to
I'll go
to show to
downstairs
your viewers.
and the producers will tie me down and beat me.
Yeah. So we're going to take this femur bone out of here.
There you go.
And then we would roll this open and season it.
Okay, Ohio City Provisions.